YouTube, there is no firearms in this video. Audio synchronization, file number 16 on the recorder. Thank you, shoot. It's a bit windy out here. Let's try a new angle. This lighting sucks. Audio test 1 2 1 2. That's pretty dang good. Oh shoot. Welcome back to the Loki AirgunArchery YouTube channel. Today we are going to be shooting the Beeman Chief II 3000 PSI in synthetic stock, aka the Plus S. Thanks to AirgunArcheryFun for the opportunity to review this budget PCP. In my last few videos, I've been shooting this rifle out of the box with a dirty barrel, no tune, no trigger adjustment, and nothing at all. Now, if you watched my last few data/tuning videos, I did turn it down a little bit and then clean it the barrel to make sure to have a fresh start. Before, it was shooting Crossman hollow points 14.3 grains at around 940 FPS in the peak, and now it should be around 930, 911. Doing this also changed the silly plane. By tuning it, I mean turning the hammer spring counterclockwise about 2 turns. I still gotta watch my videos myself. My phone just fell in the mud from my pockets, but let's take a look at the usable pressure. So, according to my nice graph, we are starting to get consistent shots at around 2400 to maybe around 1900 PSI. I don't really know, just take that for what it is. Like I said, the barrel is freshly cleaned, so I will shoot a few anyways to see if it affected the zero with the tune and clean barrel, and just to let it in a little bit before reaching around 2400 and maybe trying to do a decent group in this wind. Alright, so I got 10 Jsb Hades 15.89 grain in this tin cover. I will be using the one-shot tray just because it might help with accuracy, who knows. There is a blade of grass in front of my target because I had to move it back and my table forward because of the wasps. I am still using zoom 16 on the scope just because the crosshair is bigger, because this is a first focal plane scope and it helps me to see better. So let's see what happens. By the way, there is a blade of grass. I guess I will tell you if I had that blade of grass. Of course the wind picks up again. Oh shoot, I told you this was a classic. Every time I try to take my first shot, that blade of grass is directly in the bullseye. I did not wait for the wind to stop because, you know, but that's it. I think that one was on target. So maybe the first one was not representative, and this is why you shoot more than once before zeroing your scope. That blade of grass is annoying. So that will be shot number 5. That's a lot of wind. A lot of it. But if I don't shoot right now, I will not shoot for 2 weeks again because of the rain, so let's do it anyway. I pulled this one to the right. I don't know how bad, but I did. This was the first one, I believe. Yes. Those are the 4 other ones. And for pretty much the worst pressure range, we're doing pretty decent yet. I might give it a few clicks up, but I don't know. Let's just shoot at that thing and not worry about the zero, but the grouping, okay? I really need to cut this blade of grass. I can't see the bullseyes very well because of it. Interesting. I could see with the 16 zoom if I could see, because this blade of grass is hiding most of the holes and the bullseye. I jerked this one. I don't know which way, but one way. Let's try to find this blade of grass. Okay, we did get some spread now, but that's still not too bad for the distance. So that was 10 with a fresh barrel, a fresh tune, and 2900 psi. If you want a size reference, the sticker is 2-inch. That's not great, but that's also the worst part of this shot curve. So I guess I will be shooting until I get close to 2400 psi. You gotta be kidding me. Not bad. I pulled this one to the right a bit, but I don't know if that much. That's still pretty reasonable for the weather and not the best pressure range. This one went right in the same hole, so I assume I did not pull that one. I was holding my breath for so long. Good thing I counted the pellets before shooting them, because I'm not counting them. Interesting. We got a few in the same hole and a few that are not. Bullseye. So I think that was 8. This will be 9. That was a weird shot by me. Alright. So that's still a pretty big group, but I guess around 2-inch. Now the rifle is right around 2400 psi, a tiny bit more, so the first shots might be meh, but that's where it was the most consistent, down to 1900. So let's see what it can do now. Alright, so I got 10 more in this 10 cover. We are right around 2400 psi, maybe a bit more, so the first shot might be, you know, but let's see what it can do in this windy day from 50 meter, 55 yards with a bad shooter. By the way, this is some live testing. I'm filming everything that I do so you guys can see, learn, and progress with me, so give a like for that, please. My chair keeps sinking. I think this one was spiraling. I've seen it. Maybe not. I got this one a tiny bit to the right. That's on me. 100%. The trigger is... The 2.5 pound trigger is really not bad, but we might improve that soon to see if it helps too. I think we're doing pretty good for the wind. I think we shot 5 already. I don't want to lift up the rifle to look at the pressure because I'm comfortable right now, but you know. I might have pulled this one to the right, but if there's an impact to the right, I can see it because of the grass blade. I guess now that I did move the rifle, I can look at the pressure. Right around 2200 after 7 shots, I think. That's good. It's pretty good. There was a bit of wind on this one, but not too bad, not too bad. We are around 2100, so I will keep shooting at this target, hoping that my first footage did not get corrupt. Yeah. That was not my best shot, but not my worst shot, okay? Might be me, might not be. Who knows? Who cares? I don't know. I think we are getting to shoot right a bit now. For some reasons. Might be velocity, pressure, wind. Who knows? Tell me. That was a bad shot. I rushed this one, but if it looks good, it looks good. Alright, so we got a few good shots there. Then it seemed to move this way a bit for some reasons. This might be the high wind of today. I think we gotta be a bit forgiving for this today because it is pretty bad. The worst day of wind that I've shot this PCP in yet. Plus, I'm not sitting in the same spot. My chair is sinking and that's very annoying. I guess I will shoot 5 more there. Alright, we're not doing great, we're not doing horrible considering the weather, but the gauge is right around 2000 psi, maybe a bit less. Let's take another 5 at the same target and call it a windy day. I can't see, but I think this one was right again, so that might be me. I was shaky, okay? By the way, this rifle says it's made in China, but apparently Beeman is from California. For some reasons, it seems to be getting louder. Alright, so this is right around 2 inch, I will say at least. The first few seemed to be lining up with this, and the last few seemed to be lining up with this. I don't really know what to think about that, but as you can see, it is a pretty windy day out here, even though the last few meters of the range are a bit more protected by trees, but this part not really. And you know, there is quite a bit of wind, but no rain, so I wanted to shoot anyway, okay? Alright, so what do I think of today's result? It was windy, this barrel was cleaned. I don't really know if those pellets prefer my new tune, even though it seemed to be a bit more consistent for a bit longer, which should give me more shots, but we don't know. In the next few videos I will try other pellets with the same tune and see what happens. If it starts raining again, I might just do the trigger adjustment in between that to help me not pull as many shots, which can show a lot on target at this distance. The trigger was 2.5 pounds out of the box, which is not bad, but there is kind of a lot of creep, and I think we can get rid of most of that with the 3 adjustments out. Anyways, every video is a learning experience, and this time I've learned that too much wind is not great, even though there is no rain. I also learned that making my intro and stuff separated might be better, because I'm scared to lose the footage of the target cam for the first part. I know those results were not really impressive, but that's still not horrible for the distance, wind, and you know, but I'm really hoping to get better than that. But we need to try other pellets, maybe turn it down a little bit more to get more consistent shots, or maybe turn it up again because it was better after. I want to figure this out for you guys and be able to tell you guys what to do with yours if you get it from AirgunArcheryFun Canada. Thanks a lot to Oshoot for the audio again, and I will see y'all in the next one. I'm out of here. I need to go do the firewood and stuff, so yeah. Now I will try to take care of my wasp problem. I missed. I think that was a bit to the right. Never mind. I think I did blew a hole through it, but it just did not do what I wanted it to do. Yeah. So maybe I cannot fix my wasp issue with this rifle.